Welcome to Godly Rooted Health. If you are joining us for the first time, you are most welcome. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone you care about. If you are a returning viewer, you are highly honored. Today, we are covering a series by ways of continuing from the previous, what I called a collection of startup kits that we require as women to navigate through the highs and lows of the new year, the opportunities and challenges the year presents. Today, I'm going to be covering godly habits that we require to navigate through the year. Without a sense of intentionality and determination, there are potentials to carry over some very bad habits we struggled with in the previous year. But until you are prepared or have a pre-plan for the year ahead, you might just have to go through it like you have done in the years past. But don't beat yourself. That is why we are here, to journey with you. That because we are here in such a time as this, we are given another chance to make a positive change in our lives. What are habits? Habits are bricks that we daily lay unconsciously, unintentionally. They are things we'll do, and by doing them, we'll lay one brick upon another. Habits are different from character. Character becomes part of who we are. Habits are the tiny things that we do that make up a character. Those bits and pieces are habits that frame who we become. Habits would be described as a quiet repetition of single actions, something that you engage with without having to think about it. And it happens daily, by the hours. The Bible sees habit as something you train yourself or somebody else, say a child, to cultivate. It is practiced consistently and becomes an enduring part of us. Although they are faithful and mindless actions that are easily learned, they are also easily lost. Habits are not neutral. They flow from the heart and they are fed by the heart. They are repeated actions that we allow into our life. They eventually becomes what we are made of. So yes, you need to watch your habits. Even though there are habits that are reflected in the different ways we express our humanity, they flow across every aspect of our life. I'm going to cover in this video 7 habits that we must imbibe, we have to run with in 2026 to become the who God has designed us to be. Godly centered. They have to be godly centered because they shape our behavior. When they become patterns, we are formed by them. Because these unchecked, unintended, unconscious habits that we exhibit on a daily basis, they quietly reshape our character. As women of faith who are purpose-driven, we know faith is a substance. A substance is a piece of tangibility, something that is evidence-based. So it's not just something we speak, it is something we practice. So to build healthy habits, the first thing we need to do is to rise and rest with intention. When you wake up in the morning, have a purpose. Have a pre-plan, something you have prepared for. How is that possible? You can do it when you start your day with God at the center. The second healthy habit we need to navigate through this new year is to move and breathe as an offering of our inner strength. You move with the knowing that an inner strength which comes from God. The third habit that we need to navigate as women in this new year is to stretch and breathe, then slow down. Sometimes we cut across as very strong It is good, know what to do and what to do next, but we need to learn to stretch. Physical stretching, to breathe in the midst of the hustling and the bustling, and slow down when we need to. And don't beat yourself when that moment comes, because it is part of what makes us who we are. It is part of what gives us the energy to deliver the days and months ahead. So yes, stretch, breathe, then slow down. The fourth healthy habit that is godly centered I like to cover is about an appearance with dignity. The way we are presented at every point in time should be something that is foremost in our minds as we navigate through this year. And do this with a sense of dignity and self-regard. The fifth thing I like to cover is to guide your eyes and ears from negativities. They fly all around. They are behind our ears. They are ahead of us. They even creep in our hearts. But you need to be careful, because your eyes is only a gateway to your heart. Yes. So diligently guide your eyes and ears, because what you do not guide finds its way into your heart. And out of your hearts, according to the Bible, springs the issues of life. And the Bible says, guide your heart with all diligence. Do it purposefully and intentionally with determination. Sixth thing I like to cover is speak life over yourself daily. Oh, this is wonderful. When you wake up in the morning, look at the person you are looking at in the mirror and say, you are strong. You can do this. You are up for this. That you have seen today is a reason why you must conquer today. Because God has gone ahead of us. But you need to speak that into your life. When you speak it, it becomes your reality. Constant reaffirmation. So that is one healthy habit you must not toy with. And the last thing is to pray always. Not only in crisis, not only when there is something worrying, when there is panic, when you are in disarray. Pray without ceasing. Pray with a sense of calmness. Pray and allow God to lead you when you do it. So before I leave you today, I just want to say to you that you are not behind. Even if things are not in order like you would have it, you are not behind. You are not broken. You are gradually becoming who God has ordained you to be. If God is at the center and you are moving with a sense of purpose and determination, you are gradually becoming the who God has designed you to be. You are stronger in body, you are steady mentally, and you are deeper in faith. Walk diligently and walk with your shoulders straight, head up, because greater is He that is in you and that has gone ahead of you than anything else that is out there. You can do this and you can win at the end of this. I'd like you to say with me, I don't need perfection to move forward. I need consistency. And that is enough. Holding on to the Lord and walking through each small healthy habit that has God at the center forms a compendium of what you eventually turn out. For as long as you stay intentional, you remember always your health is sacred before the Lord. Do not play with it. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. God bless you.